Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. So, we didn't really do a whole lot in the last episode. We did get the kennels. I'm trying to remember what else was in there. We had the mysterious key that I still have no clue where it came from. We've got to get the classrooms again at some point. I don't know if we're going to hold off on that. I want to try to remove some more of those crates. The ones that are down in the tunnel. See, we could do more dig spots or shrine. I'm going to risk the more dig spots. There's never a shovel when I need it, but we're going to risk it. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't even thinking about her name being Clara. For some reason in my mind, they kept talking about Clara, and I was like, okay, so that must have been Herbert's wife. No, that's not who it was. So, Lord William Epson. Lady Ashland. Okay, so we have the key card. Don't have to worry about that. Would be nice if we could find a shovel soon. Maybe we can use the shovel with the it was the experiment. Use the shovel experiment again to remove more of those crates if we're lucky. The pantry or bedroom? To the closet. Maybe there'll actually be a shovel in here. We got a die and a gem. We also need to get the vault, which means we need the coat closet at some point. Okay, we've got the courtyard. Let's go ahead and do the courtyard. Shovel? Sledgehammer. Yeah, we probably won't see a single shovel at all on this run. Because that's how it always goes for some reason. Oh, and I think we got the other book. To the conservatory. We need to be building up our gems. I know. So many dig spots. Okay. What do we want to adjust today? I like the idea of the kennel. We want to move it commonplace. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move it commonplace. Because basically, if we can regularly get the shovel, it removes the need for keys. To the parlor. See if we can get these 3 gems. Okay, we got our wind-up key. What are you? Statements on the other 2 boxes are true. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. So this one here cannot be true, because there's only at most 2 true statements. And if this one's true, then it means that there would be 3 true statements. So this one's false. Statements on the other 2 boxes are true. Gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. So they would not be in the black box, which means Which of these is true? Gems are not in this box, which would mean that they would be in that box, and therefore not in the black box. And the other two statements are not true. But that would be three false statements. The gems are in the black box, which would make this one true, which would make this true. Huh? It's gotta be blue because the gems are not in the white box. Yeah. This was the true statement. The gems are not in this box. This one here was a false statement stating that there's two true statements on the other ones. This one here was saying that the black box had the gems in it. Well, if this had been true, then that one over there would have been true as well, which would have been three true statements, and we can't have three true statements. Okay, we can do den or commissary. We'll do the commissary. Maybe we can buy a shovel. See, metal detector. There's the shovel. Okay, let's go ahead and get the shovel. We'll get metal detector. Get a sleep mask. Then we'll get the salt shaker. Okay, now we get to go through and dig up all these spots. Well, tin can, nothing. I didn't see a spot. And here, there's a bunch back here. Got a rock. Good old Charlie Brown reference. An old shoe. Another coin. Got the silver key. Getting a lot of old shoes. All this trash stuff would have been nice if we would have been running the experiment. Oh good, we got the turnip. Okay, so now we have north to go. So we could do the ballroom and reset that, or we could do the kennel. I'm gonna do the kennel because that way we can unlock all the doors every time we do the kennel. Oh, we get to pet you today. They moved the dogs around. Whoa. What the heck? Got the broken lever. Another turnip. Okay. Let's see, kitchen or redraw. Redraw. We at least got the break room. I know I probably should have gone for the drawing room, but I have to keep that key in circulation. I can't risk losing the key. See what these problems are. Okay. 3 plus 1 would be 4 squared. 16. For some reason I'm struggling to find the numbers. Okay, 20. Red, I think, was times, so it'd be 20 times 1 would be 20. Minus 18 would be 2. Times 1 would be 2. Okay. So 4 plus 2 would be 6. And then 6 squared. 36 divided by 1 would still be 36. Divided by 6 would be 6. And then 6 minus 3 would be 3. 3 times 2 would be 6. Okay. Get a trunk. That way we can use our sledgehammer on the trunk. Maybe we can get over to that corner. Oh good, we got some more dice. Something. There it is. Let's go south. That's sad. So the den's gonna block us off, but we get a gym. Or I could do the nursery. We could increase our steps. Just do the den. That way we can get that one gym, get it out of the way. Don't have anything else we need in here. I did not see any trunks anywhere. Did not see dig spots anywhere. Go north. We've got drawing room or security. Drawing room would give us an extra gem and allow for us to redraw. Security would allow for us to increase the number of security doors, but I feel like we'll get that here pretty soon anyway. Because usually we get access to that pretty quickly. At the dining room. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the dining room. Something in here. I guess it's the lunchbox. Nope. Oh, spare car keys. Gonna go back to the drawing room and we're gonna go north. Got special key. Use the silver key. I really want to get that chamber of mirrors. I feel like it could be so useful if I could just get it to work. Or I could redraw. I'm gonna risk getting the Chamber of Mirrors. Okay, so we got that open. Looks like we got food on this occasion, so we'll at least get extra steps as we run back and forth. Why, game? Do the boudoir. Maybe at least get extra steps from the sleep mask. Extra gems. Oh, gems. Dice. We do get an extra gem. Yeah, now that means we get to go all the way back out to the entrance hall, and we get to go up from the foundation. Push this button. We'll go over and get that one food item. Hopefully we can just stay ahead. 6 steps. And now we just gotta get that door right there. See how that works. We'll be back to this place. And we gotta pet you. It's not an obligation. It's a privilege. I guess we should probably also toss a coin in here. Oh, we could go dig those holes over in the... we'll come back to it. We just gotta remember we can go dig the holes in the root cellar. Now we just need to hope that none of these doors are locked. Yeah, not a single one of them can be locked because we have no key. Scrap of paper. Battery pack and compass? What does that make? Okay, do we go south? Let's try to go east. We got a spare room. That gets us some more steps. And a dig spot. Which opens up the doors. We got some more steps from the orange. Something in here. Don't know where it's at. On this side. Where's it at? Oh, is it something underneath? Yeah. There was a key in the dirt. There's the Cloister of Mila. Yeah, we'll do the Cloister of Mila. Get some more dig spots. I hate using all of our gems. That also works on security doors. That is really convenient. Alright, let's go south and push this button. Ooh. So that opened up over there. That opens up here. Almost have it. What? Why? Which one am I missing? I completely forgot about that. This is trippy. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing up here? There's buttons there, but I can't push them. I can push this one. Okay, I wonder... maybe there's something in the corners? Let's go back down. Maybe we can lower the glass in some of those areas. Okay. We just gotta lower one in each corner, I think. So maybe you. And then maybe go over to this side. Because I think this one over here raise that one. Yep. This side's gonna be tough. So it does that. So we might have to come back. Because I think that one over there was the one that shifted this side. Let's just see if this works. Okay, so we got courtyard blueprint. So I can permanently add another courtyard to my drafting pool. Get money. Cloister of Mila. So I guess second Cloister of Mila permanently added to my drafting pool. Then we gotta go back down and see if we can lower one of those to get that other corner. And I have to raise all those over there so I don't block myself in. Go back up, see what happens. Oh good, our second key. It was nice finally getting to do that. Let's see. It's not you. Gonna run around so I can open this other one up. But that means now we have a connection between the new areas that I'm opening up and the original path. Hey, what's over here? We can do the reading nook. That at least gets us closer to that corner. Hey there, coin and key. Can I actually use a key over here? We've got the library, or we can do the east wing. It's also the closed exhibit. I'm gonna do the closed exhibit. There's something around here. I know I probably should have done the library. Oh, dining room again. Wonder if I could eat 2 meals. Do the den. Because we definitely need more gems. Do the spare bedroom. Hope that the corner is going to be something useful. Oh, lucky rabbit's foot. We keep getting this trophy room when I don't have the gems for it. Redraw. Guess we could do the locksmith. And get that lockpick kit. And a special key, which will probably be a silver key or prismatic. Or prism, not prismatic, prism key. Those seem to be the main two it gives me. And we already have the secret garden key. I have anything else in here? Surprised we still have not found the lab. But at least we're getting a lot of steps. Okay, so there's the aquarium, or the bedroom. We'll go ahead and do the bedroom because we're burning through our gems. And we get an extra item. I like how it leaves the top hat and the feather duster to kind of represent the house staff left it. Anything else in here? Go to the parlor, try to get more gems. We really need more gems. Where's it at? Okay. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay. So if both of those are true statements, then this one would be a false statement. I think. Might help if I actually grab the wind-up key. So I think it's the white one this time. Since both the black and the blue one were proving true. We could do the coat check and then hope that we get the vault later. I'm not going in there. There's no point in me going in there right now. Okay, north or south? Go north. And use our silver key. Get another Cloister of Mila. Now, we need to save our gems. We'll do the drawing room. I know I said we need to save our gems, but we get a gem back from this one. And it allows for us to have 2 redraws without using dice. Okay, so we've got the conference room, solarium, boiler room. Let's redraw. Cloister of Mila, nursery or corridor. Redraw. Let's redraw. It's determined not to give us that vault. That was the last die that we had. So let's do the boudoir because it'll give us 2 more dice. Oh, and we also get our food. And then let's go back to the drawing room. We're gonna try it again. Okay, garage wouldn't be too bad because I do have that key. Let's redraw. There's the casino. We've never had the casino before. I guess we'll do the casino. They're just letting me take all this money? Okay, so there's slot machines. Out of order. Hey, I have a broken lever right here. So that needs the broken lever. This one gives you keys, coins, or gems. You're limited to 1 wager per day. What do you give me? I think nothing. Briefly thought it was going to be the coins. Okay. How do I play you? So we get 3 coins. How much am I spending? Ooh. How is it that I'm doing so bad? Oh. So you can spin each one an additional time. Ooh. So why is it not giving me that one? Oh, it only works for... Oh. So I'd have to get the shamrock. Rounds 100. And I probably need to walk away. I feel like there's probably something in here I need. Oh well. Go on to the next area. To a courtyard. Get some more money. Got a gem to replace the gem that we spent. Unlock the one door that's in here. Yeah, with the kennel, the shovel, and the key card, you don't even really need a lot of keys. There's the lab. Kinda late. There's the lab. Don't see anything around here. Okay, experiment setup. Immediately, each time you unlock or bypass security door, each time you draft or an upgraded floor plan. I guess the unlock or bypass security door. And remove a crate from the tunnel. It's gonna be a very lackluster thing, but oh well. Because we've already had a decent number of security doors. We're gonna switch to the security office so I can increase the number of security doors. Alright, now you're set to high. I did not mean to go back in. Go ahead and remove a crate. There's dark room. Redraw. Mail room. Doesn't cost anything. We always have a chance to get on the south part of the foundation, maybe. Hey, there's the large battery pack. Don't have anything else in here. So let's go ahead and head back to... Yeah, we gotta go all the way back to the foundation. We're gonna go south this time. We can't do anything down that way. Yeah, we have to go south. There's drafting studio. Let's redraw. Guess I could do the Cloister of Mila. It would open things up a lot. But we would have no gems, and now I am sure that we are going to get the vault. And I'm going to have no gems to do it. We're definitely going to have the steps. No doubt about that. Can't do the walk-in closet. Get the gift shop going. We'll come back for you later. Go ahead and remove a crate. There's the library. Go ahead and do the library. There's a book that we have checked out. So it's the Drafting Strategies Volume 5. death of drafting. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house, but they are genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear. Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategies, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there is any life beyond the dead end. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting, ignoring all other factors, but every house needs some dead ends. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and help you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes. As foreboding as a black bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Ajaran angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Grounds per termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside of the house. These floor plans are unique not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidate for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gyms to pay for the extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food, against fallout and radiation and red rooms. Enshrined ideals. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Nice to know. Blessing of the Tinkerer: when you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That would be awesome. Blessing of the General: after you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Yeah, I can never get that one to work. Blessing of the Berry Picker: while drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Blessing of the Monk: if you call it a day in a room on your estate, you'll draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Blessing of the Chef: for each different type of spread that you do today, we've had this one, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the Dancer is the first one we ever had. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Blessing of the Gardener: add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. Blessing of the High Roller: each time you draft a shop, you gain an ivory die, gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. That one was amazing, the Blessing of the High Roller. Top 5 dead ends. If Toolshed is good, then Attic is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. More than any other room, Coat Check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Havel is an unbeatable drafting source. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color specific strategies. Nice. Dead end contest, Melon sweepstakes on January 20th, 1989. Taro Martins shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. So I'd have to try to get 20 dead ends. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead end rooms. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb. We believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative balance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. That's kind of interesting. There's a few things that we did not know. Okay. I guess we'll do the conference room. We have no gems for the treasure trove. I don't see anything useful in here, so let's go south. Corridor, lavatory, or observatory? It's lavatory it is. Hey, would you look at that? Lavatory has nothing in it. I use that spray can. Press X in any room in the house. So that's a one and done. But I was wondering if it would actually apply an X somewhere. Yeah, I don't see anything. The lavatory is not going to get drafted tomorrow. Let's secret garden key this place. I don't know why I did that. That could have been the vault, for all I know. Yeah, I'm really bright. Metal detector and shovel. I think we already knew about that one. Don't see anything else in here. One last dig spot. Ooh, a silver key that will do us no good. Okay. So we have nothing that we can do off of here. Let's go to the dining room and get our food. And then see if we can make our way back to the root cellar to dig up stuff in the root cellar. Is it south? Or south? West? East? One of those directions. And we'll go through the Chamber of Mirrors to the boudoir. Alright. Yeah, boudoir, and then we'll go over to the dining. We do not have showroom. So we only get 21 steps. Alright. We don't. Yeah, we can cut through the break room. Then we're gonna go all the way out the door. Hey. What? They moved the dogs around? Huh. Neat. Run all the way to the root cellar so that we can dig this up. And I want to go back down to the tunnel to see if it actually did remove any. If we can even tell. A lot of dig spots in here. The trash one would have been amazing on this run. Just down here, there's a decent number. Did I read that before? I feel like we've read that before. Dug everything up. Didn't have anything overly spectacular. Let's go to the tunnel. See if there's anything down there. There's nothing in the tunnel. We'll head back to the break room. And I guess we'll probably... Well, no, there's a name I want to try out on Blackbridge Grotto. Trying to get stuff done. Yeah, I can't tell if they actually moved stuff or left it. I don't know how many of these crates we gotta remove. All I know is that there's way too many of them. Okay, where was that admin key? Revady. So that one has been deactivated. So we could do the cursed coffers. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the cursed coffers. It'll add that to the shrine. I have nothing else to spend this on, so we're gonna run back to the break room and we're gonna call it. So we're now back in the break room. We found some decent items, nothing overly spectacular. We got a lot of steps. We actually managed to use the shovel for a root cellar day. We were not able to remove a lot of the crates in the tunnel, and I couldn't tell for sure if the crates were permanently removed or if it's temporarily removed. It's hard to tell. But we need more information on the rest of those puzzles down in the sanctum. Because we've got 2 doors open. I just don't know what the connection is for like their colors and all that stuff. But hopefully we can figure that out next time. We also have the mail room, so we'll have a package waiting on us tomorrow. Our next video. We'll also get to start with the key card since we got the break room. We didn't really get a lot done. We managed to solve the Chamber of Mirrors. We managed to do the casino, which was nice. Bought a thing from the gift shop. Added a few blueprints permanently to our roster, so now we get the extra courtyard, and I think the other one was the extra Cloister of Mila. We learned a bit more about dead ends and the shrine, which that information about the shrine I think is going to be very helpful. But I could not see anything else that I could do. The Archaeological Shopping Center. 40 excavated dig spots. 4 shop rooms. Yeah, the new room was the casino. I don't know, I'm struggling to keep this one going. There's just keep repeating the same things over and over again, repeating the same areas, and then I get a massive breakthrough. And I feel like I go right back into the repeating of everything all over again. Hopefully we get another really massive breakthrough soon. But I will see you in the next episode.